Hey, Magic fans, Capnclyde here on Capnclyde's MTG, and we're back with more leaks for Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. We got 5 cards to go over, give or take. Um, so let's take a look at them. And remember, before we get started, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, put some comments down below, feeds that YouTube algorithm, helps get some views for the channel as we climb our way up to 1,000 subscribers. Appreciate any of the help you can give me. If you've done all you can so far, in the description, there is a link to the eBay store where all my box opening video cards go up for sale on eBay. And it's another way you can get the cards that you love fresh out of the pack and help support the channel all at the same time. Also, in there is a link to my email in case you just want to reach out and touch somebody because I get tired of touching myself. So, here we go, guys. Tray tables and seat backs in full upright position. So first here we have something I can't read. Just kidding. So we have looks like Koya, Soul of Kamigawa. So for a white and 3, legendary creature Dragon Spirit has flash and flying. So it's a 3/3 for 4 with flash. That's already good. When he enters the battlefield, another target permanent gains indestructible for as long as you control Koida. Wow, that's pretty good. And for Wooburg, he gets +5/+5 till end of turn. Very interesting. Um, this will be a definite decent card for standard, depending on how some of the set unfolds. 4 mana for a 3/3 flash that gives indestructible. It's going to be amazing in limited. This is going to be a bomb card in limited. And that whole Wooburg thing on the bottom there, that just says play me in Commander all day long. But those are probably one of the 3 places we're going to see it. Because I don't think any of the formats are going to be diving into this 4 mana card looking for any kind of promise out of it. So moving right along to the next one we have. Yeah, Tatatsunori Toad Rider. That is hilarious. This looks like some special art card too. So what it looks like here, we got a black and 2 for a 3/3 human ninja legendary creature, which are rare, not bad. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, if you don't control a creature named Kimi, create Kimi, a legendary 3/3 black and green frog creature token with whenever you cast an enchantment spell, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Wow. And then for a colorless and a looks like a green or blue, black, blue, green, blue. Anyway, uh, the Toad Rider here and target frog you control can't be blocked this turn except by creatures with flying or reach. Very interesting. So this kind of looks like a powerhouse. I'm not gonna lie. Um, we've already heard a lot of rumors about how enchantments are going to be a big deal in this set. And this right here just seems like a powerhouse card to go along with it. I mean, casting enchantments to make people lose a life while you gain a life. I can see a lot of places this is going to play. It might be good in standard. We'll have to see what kind of enchantments we have to go along with it, but it doesn't seem too bad. If this is really blue, green, or blue, black probably. If it is, it's going to be a real good card in a deck that's been floating around lately. It's a blue, black, white deck. I won't get too far into it, but it plays a whole bunch of enchantments and makes spirits and so forth and so on. And yeah, that's just going to be a thing. So I think it's going to be a pretty good card. Probably talking about 5 bucker. Uh, actually, I would say probably about three to four at best. Because it is only a rare and it will come out a lot. Now this version of it would probably be 5 to 10, just because it's really cool looking. This is obviously the alternate frame, as you can see. And the little ninja star action going on there. Very nice. So, all right, moving right along. Next we have um, something the Boundless Sky. That's a 5/4. Oh, sorry. No, we have a Boundless Sky, whatever that means. It's 2 green and 3 for a 4/4 flying death touch. These dragons are just getting out of control. That's a really good rate. Legendary creature dragon spirit is a mythic. Oh, there. It's Kura, the Unboundless Sky. Okay. So when it dies, you get to choose one. Search your library for up to 3 land cards. Reveal them. Put them on the battlefield. Oh, I'm sorry. Reveal them. Put them in your hand. Then shuffle. Or create an XX green spirit creature token where X is the number of lands you control. So this is just going to be bonkers. This is going to make Ren and 7 a really good card. Um, just because you're just making more tokens between this and a Cadillac, otherwise known as Ezekiel's Chariot. There's gonna be a lot of token generation, and it's gonna be really hard. This is gonna make There's going to be creature decks, for what I'm seeing like this, there's going to be creature decks, board wipe decks, and decks that finagle the graveyard to wipe the board, blood in the snow and so forth. So I see wraths being a big thing. I mean, we still have a lot of wrath that are available, and they're going to have to be played because some of these decks are going to have just really big creatures once they ramp into them. And even when you kill them, they still get big creatures. So, like, you could put this on the field, you wrath the board, and in exchange, they get at least a 5/5 creature that you then say go because I'm tapped out, and they get to punch you in the face with it. This is going to be a serious issue, and this is going to be a great card. This is easily $20 card, I think, especially at the Mythic slot. Going to be great in the sealed format as always. Be amazing in standard. I could definitely see us getting played in Commander as well. But other than that, mana cost alone is probably going to keep it out of the waters. Most of the other formats. Moving right along. Next we have Kari, looks like, the Swirling Sky. So for 2 blue and 4, it's basically my Homogen, you get a 6/6. Well, it's at least on rate. Legendary creature dragon, a mythic as always. This is the alternate art, very pretty. Flying Ward 3. We just had this on a dragon that the ward went away when it was tapped. This one doesn't, so ugh, for 1 more mana. When it dies, this one says return a number of target non-land permanents with the total mana value 6 or less to their owner's hand. So basically, you can bounce a bunch of stuff. Or mill 6 cards, then return up to 2 instants or sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand. I mean, it'd be a very slim spot to see this ever get played in standard, to be honest with you, unless it's like the 1 of or 2 of in a weird blue, white, blue, black kind of control deck with this being the kill spell or the kill condition. In limited, obviously, it's a 6 mana, 6/6 flying ward. It's going to be nuts. And milling 6 cards could very well kill your opponent with a 40 card deck, and bouncing all their stuff to their hand could very well kill them as well. So definitely good in limited, but I honestly don't think it's gonna go anywhere other than that. I mean, I'm sure Commander's gonna find some things to do with this, but like these extra effects when it dies, uh, doesn't look very good. And oh, I misspoke. Apparently, mill 6 cards means apparently you mill 6 cards. So never mind, even worse. Um, yeah, I don't even see this being one of those cards for um, a commander deck unless you're wanting to mill stuff into your graveyard so you can start doing some kind of weird chain effect or something. But it is what it is. Moving right along. Next here we have it's like AO, the Dawn Sky. So 2 white and 3 for a 5/4 flying vigilance. Oh great. So for the same cost we get a 5/4 Sarah Angel with abilities. Great. So this is a mythic. This is obviously going to be a $20 card. I can tell you that just by reading the part I just did. Um, But it also says that when it dies, you choose one. So it looks like it says here, look at the top 7 cards of your library, put any number of non-land permanent cards with total mana value 1 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Or put 2 +1/+1 counters on each permanent you control that's a creature vehicle. Vehicle? Oh, creature or vehicle. My bad. Um, Yeah, those are both really good things. I mean, you could be playing a white Winnie deck with a couple of these and just drop 7 things out of your hand, or 7 things out of this if they're all 1 drops. And the ability to start pumping things. Yeah, I mean, this is easily playable in standard just because of the 5 mana cost for a 5/4 flying and vigilance. Definitely limited all star. I mean, they're mythics, why wouldn't they be for the most part? Definitely can see this being good in Commander just because you can dig through your deck because you know, it says permanent cards, so it's not like you can only get creatures. You get things like, a cage or, um, oh my god, that death spear thing that has life. There's tons of 1 or less. Grab baubles. There's so much stuff you can grab out of your deck for this thing. This is just insanely good. I'm sure somebody's gonna figure out some weird shenanigans to do with this thing. So I think this is definitely gonna be an all-star. We should keep our eye on it, guys. So moving right along. Oh, looks like that is the last one. Now, with that said, guys, just remember, spoiler season is about to start. And with that, know this, spoiler season starts January 27th. That's right, it starts this Thursday. And where can you see those previews? Well, if you go to the Wizards website, it'll show you who's giving the previews. Looks like there's a reveal video on the 27th. 4gamer.net, After Office TTV, Daily MTG will have one. Edit, whatever that is. Liga Magic, Lights, Sean Plot, Day 9, Weekly MTG, uh, and then as the list goes on and on, I'm not going to tell you all of them. But the first spoilers we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like 9 on the 27th. And then after that, the 28th has buttloads. We're talking like, looks like 20, and they're going to be everywhere. 29th, 30th, 31's another big day. The first is a big day. The second's a big day. The third is a big day. So, it looks like all these card spoilers are going to start on the 27th and they're going to end on the 3rd. So we're going to get 1 week, guys, starting the 27th, which is this Thursday, for all the new Kamigawa spoilers to come out. And as we go back through there, I'll try not to cover any of the cards that we've already talked about because that would be kind of silly. Although I have a memory of a goldfish and may not remember that. So if I do cover one that I've covered before, I'm sorry. And if my opinion about it is different, that is probably because the set or the environment as far as standard and so forth goes has changed to change my opinion of that. Or I'm just a nut job. Take your pick. So, with all that said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate your time. And as always, until next time, be kind. And I hope to see you across from the game table.